What's up guys, Sal here. So this year marks the 10-year anniversary of the Galaxy S devices. Smartphones existed before Samsung introduced this lineup back in 2009, but it helped Android gain traction, pushing Nokia into irrelevance and emerged as a true competitor to the iPhone lineup. So that said, let's take a look at the 5 of the best-selling smartphones of all time. Samsung sold around 70 million Galaxy S3 handsets over its lifetime. The Galaxy S3 is widely held as the first smartphone to kick off Samsung's domination in the smartphone market. Starting with the Galaxy S3, Samsung revamped its smartphone design language to incorporate its now iconic curved edges. Traces of S3's designs are still present in every Galaxy S device released since 2013, and it wasn't until the Galaxy S8 that Samsung would drastically change the design language. But yeah, the Galaxy S3 helped Samsung accelerate itself to the top of the market. iPhone 7 and 7 Plus sold around 78 million units worldwide. You might say it's unfair since these are two devices. Agreed, but they're still part of the same release. And Samsung also doesn't publish separate numbers for the Edge or Plus models, so I think it's only fair to count them together. Also because we don't have separate numbers for these models. Anyway, the iPhone 7 wasn't a big upgrade either, apart from the dual cameras on the 7 Plus, but they still managed to claim the number 4 spot. The Galaxy S4 is Samsung's best-selling smartphone ever. It sold over 80 million handsets. Samsung capitalized on the success of the Galaxy S3, coupled with a big marketing push, and also with some gimmicky features like eye tracking and AirView Hover Touch, which grabbed headlines. Samsung managed to make the handset their best-selling ever. It also helped Samsung strengthen its position as the #1 smartphone company in the world. This might come off as a surprise to a lot of you, but it shouldn't. Nokia was big and they were the smartphone company back in the days. They were so big that they had over 50% of the market share at some point. In 2009, they released the Nokia 5230, which was an instant hit with over 150 million units sold worldwide. It ran Symbian OS at that time. You might not consider that a smartphone today, but it still falls under smartphone category, so number 2 spot it as. This shouldn't surprise anyone. iPhone 6 and 6 Plus were a monstrous hit. Apple sold over 220 million of these handsets. The main reason it became so popular is its design change and also is the first ever big display smartphone from Apple. You might be wondering why there are no recent handsets in the list. Well, that's because the competition was so low back in the days. If you wanted a smartphone, you had Samsung, Apple, LG, and a couple of other options. But now it's overcrowded thanks to the Chinese OEMs. So the user base is divided. Also, smartphones used to cost less back then. Now they're around $1,000. So people aren't upgrading their smartphones every year. So don't expect to see numbers like this ever again. Anyway, consider subscribing for daily content like this. And as always, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.